Good evening. We start week-ending sports with golf news. Cayman's best female golfer, Samantha Widmer, is enjoying carrying Cayman's charge on the course at regional and international competitions. Samantha claimed the prestigious Caribbean title back in July. Add that to her Island Games bronze medal she won last year in Holland. But the 23-year-old has some advice for other elite local athletes. Do more to help raise the profile of your sport in the community and do your best to aid charitable organizations. Samantha completed a 10K run earlier this year to raise breast cancer awareness, a cause very close to her heart.
My primary reason for running it was for my mom, who was diagnosed with cancer last August. And I wore a sign that said, for my mom. I think it's really important for Caymanian athletes not only to compete in their sport, but to also support other athletes in their skills and that kind of thing. So trying out new things, participating in charity events, and also, helping newcomers to the game. That's also really important.
We featured Samantha on Let's Talk Sports last evening. She hit the links with our own Vanessa Hansen. So we are at the end of another exciting and action-packed week in the world of sports. From the US Open finals to Cayman's boxers preparing for battle. As you know, the Bahamians arrived this evening for a boxing card tomorrow night at the Cayman Ebanks boxing gym. But now let's take a look back at the headlines in sports in case you missed them. Topping headlines this past week, Venus Williams postpones her trip to Grand Cayman because of a scheduling conflict. On the court, Venus is knocked out to the US Open at the semi-final stage by the eventual winner, Kim Clijsters. Rafael Nadal overpowers Novak Djokovic to win the men's title, completing his career Grand Slam. Back at home, Scott Britton wins the opening race of the Fidelity Fun Run Series, getting home ahead of Marius Acker. Seiji Groom continues his dominance of the Foster Sea Swim.
Win first place. Yeah.
On the diamond, Patriots rock the Latinos to sew up the men's softball title. Patriots unseating the Latinos as the champions. In football, Jamaican Premier League side Humble Lions is coming to test our local ballers as they continue preparations for the Digicel Caribbean Cup under coach Carl Brown. In the professional ranks, Arsenal and Barcelona ran out the biggest winners in the first round of the UEFA Champions League. The world's top cricketers are battling in the Cricket Champions League over in South Africa. Caribbean champions Guyana made a rocky start, while top English all-rounder Andrew Flintoff retires because of a recurring injury. The United States wrap up the World Basketball title, winning the championship for the first time in 16 years, thanks mainly to their main man, Kevin Durant. Local fitness enthusiast Sean Vasquez is heading to Mr. Olympia next month after winning a local competition.
It's still surreal for me, more excited than I can put into words.
And our local boxers prepare for battle against Jamaican and Bahamian fighters this weekend. Saturday night at the Cayman Ebanks boxing gym is the place to be to watch Cayman's finest mix it up with other boxers from the region. And NFL fans settle in for a new season after an interesting week one. Reigning champs New Orleans Saints opened with a victory over the Minnesota Vikings. That's it for sports this week. And triple Olympic gold medalist Usain Bolt may retire from sprinting after the 2012 London Olympics. The 24-year-old and Olympic sprint champion says he will assess his position after London but may move into other events such as the long jump. He also wants to play football for his club, Manchester United. Before that time, Bolt hopes to lower the 100 meters world record from an astronomical 9.58 to a mercurial 9.4 seconds. Coming up later on in Cayman 27 tonight, although Bolt has ended his 2010 season early, he still makes our top 5 players of the week. Stay tuned for that. But for now, John Foster is standing by to update us on what's happening in the Atlantic. Don't move, weather is